Hey, this is Hunter with the Seat Shop, and today I'm going to be showing you how to replace a driver's bottom on a 2002 through 2006 Ford F250 or F350. There's a few tools you're going to need. First is going to be a Torx bit, which is this star bit looking here, and you're going to need size T55. There's going to be two bolts in the front using that T55 Torx bit, and what you're going to do is just take those two out. Now you're going to scoot the seat forward so you can get to the back two bolts. In the back two, you're also going to need the T55 for one side and also an 18mm just regular standard socket for the other side. And here's your 18mm. It goes on this side. Just go ahead and pop that off. Bring the seat back to about the middle position. And then there's going to be two electrical clips for the powered seat option. Just kind of push that seat up, and they're quick connects as well. There are going to be two gray plugs. Pop both of those off, and then go ahead and remove the seat from the truck. Alright, now that you got the seat out of the truck and on the bench, first thing you want to do is remove this plastic panel. To do that, you have to also remove the back lever that controls the back of the seat. It's just a Phillips. And there's also a Phillips right behind that, so go ahead and lift that bar up. Get that Phillips off. And now to remove this knob. Now, this knob is not easy to remove, but the best way I found is get you two flathead screwdrivers, kind of push that plastic back to where you can see the end of that knob on the black plastic. Just kind of put them 180 degrees apart and pop that off. There's one more screw, Phillips head, that sits behind that knob. Get it off. And there's two more Phillips on the underside here. And while you're under there, go ahead and remove this. This knob controls the seat power options on the side. You're going to want to take that off. Those are all quick connects. Then one last plastic little Christmas tree thing. Just get your pry tool, flathead screwdriver. Go ahead and pop that off. There you go. Alright, after the plastic panel is removed, you're going to need to separate this power track from the actual seat. There's a few steps to do that. First is go ahead and disconnect this gray quick connect, and that's going to be for the seat belt. That's what dings in your ear when your seat belt's not connected. Go ahead and pop that off. There's another electrical connection. It'll be a brown connection. Again, it's a quick connect. Yep. And then there's four bolts that hold on this power track to the seat, and that's using a 10mm socket. They're going to be to each of your corners here. last one. Can't get to with the impact. But again, 10 millimeter open-ended wrench. Then that one electrical clip for the seat belt that you disconnected earlier, just feed it through the side of the seat. There's already a hole cut for it. And there you go. Alright, now after that power track's removed, that frame, you're still gonna have to disconnect this lumbar, that knob that I popped off earlier. You're still gonna have to take that off and disconnect the cable from the actual mechanism, because that cable actually runs into the back here. There's 2 Phillips head chrome screws. There you go. Put the seat on its back. There will be this black cable running underneath the seat. Here's that knob. Make sure the knob's all the way down to where you can see that little metal piece in there. Then go ahead and snap, just pull up, just lift it, and snap that off. Alright, now you have to disconnect, for the Fords, the 02, 06, you have to disconnect and actually separate the bottom from the top. To do that, you're going to take your 13 millimeter socket, and there's going to be 2 bolts sitting here that are attached to the bottom. And take those out. Take your big flathead screwdriver, and on this side of the seat, that's where it connects on this side. There's going to be a metal post that is built onto the seat pan on the bottom, and then there should be this little hole that snaps in there that connects the top. So go ahead and get your flathead and pry it in there. You're just going to want to pry that off the post. And then feed the cable that worked that lumbar that I just was talking about. Feed that back through that hole where the post is. Alright, now that they're separated, we can go ahead and get rid of this top here for a minute and show you the remainder on how to replace this bottom. Alright, to remove this old leather cushion, not cushion, the cover. Alright, to remove this old leather cover, there's going to be 4 clips on the back side that run along this seat metal pan. There's going to be one here, here, and here. Now be very careful, because these edges are very sharp. So take your flathead screwdriver. Pop those 4 off. Back up, and you're just kind of, I don't want to pull it off kind of like a leather cover. Folds inside out, kind of like you're taking off a t-shirt. One more plastic Christmas tree back here. Pull it off. And this cover is actually held to the cushion by hog rings. You can see there's a rail built into the cushion, and there's also a rail on the cover. These little staples called hog rings will attach those 2 bars together, and that's what really defines your seam lines. So take your pair of snips. Cut all those rings off. If you have additional questions and would like to talk to one of the guys at the shop, please scroll to the top of this page and click on our username, The Seat Shop. This link will take you to our seller information page where our contact information can be found.